Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have the Glengoyne, 18-year-old, 43% ABV bottle here on my cask. Well, Glengoyne is a distillery close to the border between the lowlands and the highlands, and this border is a straight line drawn by tax authorities in centuries ago. Glengoyne, the distillery, was bought in 2003 by the independent bottler Ian McLeod, and he changed the range of whiskies Glengoyne is filling. The first they did was to change the 17-year-old Glengoyne to this 18-year-old. So 17 is quite an odd number, not only mathematical, but also in terms of whiskey. There had been a Bowmore 17-year-old, and they changed it also to 18, so 17 is quite odd. Not so in Asia, where 17 it's quite an even number. Yes, in terms of, luck and whatever. So 17 changed to 18, and I'm afraid it became a lot more expensive also. Let's have a look at the tube. Robbie Hughes, Distillery Manager. Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky. Spicy vanilla fruit, ripe apples, and rich, luxurious mouthfeel. This is a result of 18 long years and a generous proportion of first fill sherry casks. A generous proportion, that means that they are mixing ex-bourbon casks, hogsheads, refill casks, and first fill sherry casks with a generous proportion. You can see it's not colored. You can see by the dark color there's really a generous proportion of sherry casks, matured single whiskies in it. And of the patience we take over the slowest distillation in Scotland. What means slowest distillation? Well, you heat your pot still by fire or by steam, whatever, and you're able either to heat it up to high temperatures to press the whiskey forward or the alcohol out of the liquid to the receiver, to the condenser, and then into the receiver. And this you can force in a short time, or you can distill slowly. And slowly means that the alcohol is dividing very good or separating very good from the fusel oils and whatever is in this pot still. So slow distillation means quality, but modern times see a trend that people like to have more impact on their tongue in terms of spiciness, of oiliness, of everything. So one side is hurrying and bringing over more and more intense flavors, and others say, well, we distill slowly, the slowest in industry, to keep the taste smooth and mellow, whatever you like. And there is more here on the tube. I've read that already at the 10-year-old Glengoyne, and please note there is a video of my visit at Glengoyne. So there's a miniature on the market, so I do not have to open a full of this expensive bottle. And this has also 43% ABV. Those miniatures are filled not that regularly, so that the drift in tastes which you typically see in single malt whiskies, either to better or to less or to different, is not that fast in the miniatures. So filling miniatures is quite an expensive work, and they like to have huge numbers to to bring the costs down, and so miniatures are filled less regularly than the big bottles. So if you buy a miniature, taste it, and then you expect to have the identical single malt whiskey in the big bottle, just allow a few differences between the bottlings. A lot more complex, a lot darker than the 10-year-old, but very rounded, very complex, and an intense sherry flavor. There is a slight sweetness, but not that sweet as the 10-year-old is. It's more settled. It's, as I said, darker, dark fruit, not those fresh fruits. More spiciness from the casks. Now some fruits are appearing, like honey melon, a little banana. Yeah. Wonderful. Round. Mouth-watering, yes. A little sweet, but more on the intense, slightly spicy side. Some marzipan. And in the back is developing a little marmalade. Those slight bitter orange peels. But very, very few. So there's a good balance between a slight sweetness, the slight sherry notes, sweet cherry notes, and the intense oakiness, the cask, and the fruitiness of the sherry. A long aftertaste, becoming a little drier. Apples appearing. It's really well-rounded. It's everything. It's sweet in the moment. Mouth-watering. Spiciness appearing. Oakiness. Huge volume. A little bit more expensive than the 10-year-old. I think the bottle costs twice as much. Yeah, I think so. Thank you for watching Whisky.com. There's more to come. I still have 2 Glengoyne here to taste. Feel free to share this video with your friends and discuss this video with me on our forum or on YouTube. Thank you very much.